Hello, IGN. My name is Jose Otero. I am here with Brendan Graeber.
Hey, what's up?
I'm good, man. And today we are bringing you an important public service announcement. StreetPass and Bravely Default and how it works. Now, this is really important for a couple of reasons, right? A lot of people are playing Bravely Default right now, but some folks are a little confused on how sending and summoning friends work.
I don't think
and why
everyone
it's
really
important.
understands the benefits of StreetPass because there's a lot more than just one little, benefit to this StreetPassing in the game.
Mm-hmm.
There's multiple ways.
Yep.
Just by StreetPassing, you get summon abilities, plus you get people in your town. So let's go first to the Narenda Town.
Yeah, so remember, folks, Narenda is a town you are rebuilding. Wow, you have been overtaken by the demons. Look at all that.
It's okay.
I'm sure I've sent one of those over.
Yeah, you
I keep
probably
getting
did.
them from Mike Pereira. Mike Pereira, if you're listening, stop sending demons to my Narenda town. You're rebuilding a town that was destroyed early in the game. That's part of the storyline, and that's where most of the Street Pass activity... Well, excuse me, that's one channel for the Street Pass activity, because there's actually a couple.
Yeah, so anybody you meet via StreetPassing will be added to your town population. And the biggest part of the town population is being able to rebuild all these shops. And they take villagers to rebuild. So you can see, from level 7 to level 8, it takes 24 hours.
If you put one guy
That's
on,
one guy.
one
so
person,
obviously you're going to want to start passing more and more people. So if I go from one person to 12 hours, that's half the time.
Yeah.
And it goes,
you
down
have
from there.
120 people in your town.
I've been
That's a
busy.
pretty good population.
Been finding some people.
So why are you overrun by the demons? Your people can handle this. What's up?
Well, it's because it's an optional battle. Anybody you Street Pass has the ability to bring over what they're called nemesis or nemesis in this game. They're like optional bosses that
I've
you
dropped
can
off
fight.
a few, confession.
Yeah, and you can then send them out to other people you Street Pass as well.
So in my experience with upgrading the shops, the max level is level 11. At least that's what I found. Is that the case?
Yeah. So the max is level 11, and you get so many different really cool abilities that you wouldn't normally be able to get
Special
otherwise.
move parts, which we're covering that in a separate
We'll
video.
cover
if you're
that soon
curious
enough. You
about
get
that.
there's the weapon shop.
Yep.
You get some pretty awesome weapons, and if you can get enough villagers early game, you can really bump up the damage to your group when
also,
you really need it.
If you're listening, remember, if you played the demo of Bravely Default and you Street Pass with some people, you can import those folks into the final game, so you'll have some villagers to start, which is pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
So
up to
keep that
20
in mind,
people.
too. Yeah.
So let's talk about the other aspect of Street Passing, which is having the ability to summon and or send friends.
Well, and AB links. Yeah,
AB
there's
links
a bunch
too.
of stuff here. Shoot. All right, well, let's talk about friends real quick. So you have guests and you have friends. You have 20 of 20 guests. Why don't you explain about guests? What's the deal?
So anytime you Street Pass, as well as being added to your villager account, you'll notice that everybody has their own character icon that'll pop up. And it'll say, which character do they send, the level, their job, and also an ability with a power meter. And what you can do in any of your battles is you can then summon that character to aid you, and with whatever they chose to send out.
Now,
and you can do the same
consume
thing.
one ability turn, not one full character turn. So
Yeah.
let's say you brave 4 times, which you should know what that means if you're watching this video. If you don't, do a little homework, you'll get the idea. But if you brave 4 times, you can summon in a character to do something. You can actually maybe summon in 4 characters,
You could technically summon in 16 if you brave all 4 characters and had all of them summon. And then you could also send out your own moves that the people will then see via Street Pass.
Yeah, we got to show folks how that works really quick.
So
and we also should talk about how update data works, because that also plays into Street Pass.
Yeah.
And is really important.
So if you're we live in a nice little area where there's a lot of people. So we're be able to Street Pass every day, but not everybody gets to. So if you need to be able to get more villagers and you don't have anybody to Street Pass, go to the adventure, go to update data, and then connect to the internet. Hopefully our box has some internet with it.
I
If
set up
not-
one of them. If
Yeah.
they change the Wi-Fi password, sorry.
If it's
This is gonna
successful,
end in
it'll
failure.
basically send out your data, and it'll look around the world for about 3 to 5 people, and it'll pull them as Street Passing.
Yeah, so remember, like Brendan said earlier, if you're in an area where where you're not getting a lot of Street Passes or not Street Passing people who play Bravely Default, this is a really good option for you, because you will then get characters imported into your game.
So here we got 3 net invites, which are basically Street Pass, so over the internet. We got Bobo, who's got himself a piercing bolt, Good. McGrouchy, who's from Canada, and he's got
those power numbers,
just a regular
man.
attack power. That's just a regular attack.
Bobo's doing it, man.
Could have done a little better, Mr. Grouchy, or Myth Grouchy, but that's fine. And then Cooper used the Knight ability, Stomp. So that's pretty nice, but the key you're going to find by summoning friends is that you're going to want to send the very best, and you're going to want to be able to summon the very best. Let's skip this so we don't spoil anybody with any dialogue. We're going to go right into a little bit of a mini boss fight again here with a big, ugly turtle. You might remember from the demo.
Spell Fencer. I love that class, by the way.
They
That
are
is my
so much
favorite
fun.
job class right now.
So you'll notice in the battle menu, you have Summon Friend. And from here, you can either send out your own moves. It shows mine right now.
So why don't we show sending first?
Yeah, let's show sending. So I have a couple of abilities that I can do.
Now, real quick for folks. Actually, can you back up 1 sec?
Sure.
Hit back a sec, sorry. So notice for a second.
What happened?
I think you sent it already.
Oh.
Yeah, that's cool. Go with it. We can do it on the next one. Spell Fencers
I think he's a big enough turn. He won't die in one turn. Here we go.
Real quick, though, if you haven't played Bravely Default, we have the battle animation sped up. It's something you can do really easily in the game. So why don't we go through Summon Friend again, Send. Just want to point out here, okay, pick it, that the HUD for the attack menu basically changes. You see a big Wi-Fi.
A little Wi-Fi in the yellow border.
Yeah, that's just letting you know that the next move that you do will now be sent out over
It also shows you which ones you can and can't.
Data. Yeah.
So if you try and do an ability that's like, there's certain abilities that maybe affect your party member that won't translate well.
Yeah.
Those won't be able to go through, these are all fine. All the magic spells.
Sure.
And so are all the
But I've seen some, where it's like, nope, you can't.
You could even do some items, but
hang on, go back a second. Even when you go over default, you can't send.
So you can't send in Graeber default. That doesn't make any sense. You can send Phoenix down, or you can potions, but the really big ones you want to do are like the meaty moves, like the special moves. We'll talk about that in our next commentary. Yep. But for now, let's just send a big whole black. Actually, there's a land turtle, so maybe you want to use water.
Yeah.
So we do that on him. Default with everybody else. And so now, that gets
nice hit. Cool.
Yep. And now she sends it out. So anybody now who Street Passes with me gets to summon that ability. And so by contrast, let's summon a friend in.
So just really quickly to point out, the gem that she sends out doesn't officially get sent over the internet until after the battle.
That's true.
You'll see a little message box that'll say, hey, this move is now being sent out.
And then you can actually check on your, in the tactics menu, you can check on your friend and it'll show your profile and what move you sent out.
Yep.
So let's find a good one.
It's me and
look,
me.
Jose, a level 58 power attack. Thanks, Jose. Thanks for nothing.
I updated that. That's total.
Pair with his potion.
Okay.
Let's see.
So real quick, actually, go back up. This is just, and not to publicly shame people, but this is folks that Brendan has, because I'd be shaming myself. Keep going up. Whenever you see 150 or a low number,
the 150 is,
for example, that's default. That's by default.
That's the demo. The demo automatically does that, and then if you've played the game, it'll actually go through a tutorial where it doesn't attack.
So Pair IGN is now publicly shamed. Who else we got who works here?
Well, there's...
Check what Lobster has. Lobster is Mike Pereira, good friend of the
he?
show, good friend of all things Nintendo. Lobster, right there.
Lobster, yeah, well, 31 attack.
To mine a sec? My second one, my Japanese one. I sent.
You're fire. That's fine.
Sorry.
So let's get a good ability in here. How about Moonbeam? That's a special move that Ring a Bell has. So let's summon in this guy.
All right.
Oh, it's got reflect. This better not end badly.
This could. Actually, no. The piercing bolt acts as a. Oh no, this wasn't piercing bolt. What was this?
Here I come.
Moonbeam. Oh, no, reflect. This one got reflected.
So it's pretty nice because we got a big, nice critical.
Yeah, and
plus,
it has a little cutscene, and now
the buff for physical attack goes to all of our party members because of that special move.
And it's consistent and will stay that way as long as the song is playing. So now you want to quickly follow up with as many physical attacks as possible if you have characters who can swing that.
So if you really plan out, like if you have friends who you know are going to help you out and have cool moves, you can really plan out a battle strategy saying, okay, I'm going to summon in, I'm going to summon in Jose's thing, and then I'm going to use my special ability. I'm going to summon in this guy's. And
what if I don't have friends?
Oh, I just reflected on myself. Yeah, so, if you don't have friends, keep using that update to the net.
That's how you built up most of this list, right? Is through update.
Yeah.
Because
It holds,
I think only like
it holds,
4 or 5
it holds
people
20 people, and you can actually protect some people so that they don't get overwritten.
Very cool.
But unfortunately, after you use it once, you'll have to wait until that person then updates it again, which is going to be a little...
Pretty cool.
So those are the two most important ways that you can then Street Pass.
So please...
do your civic duty.
Yeah.
Send out some cool abilities.
Do your civic duty. Folks are playing Bravely Default, and they are depending on you, especially if you're updating data on the internet, and you just got handed. You just got bodied, dude. Like, what happened there? Anyway, so for more Bravely Default commentaries and information on the game itself, we have a really good wiki guide on IGN right now that you should check out. So, yeah, for more Bravely Default, make sure to keep it right here at IGN.